Impromptunes acknowledges that this podcast is recorded on the traditional lands of the Bunurong peoples of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging and celebrate their enduring connections to country, knowledge and stories.
Impromptunes, 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 imprompt. Do you hear the people improvising?
Good people of the world, thanks for tuning in to Impromptunes, the completely improvised musical podcast. Now here they are, the cast of Impromptunes.
3, 2, 1, MC! Hey, it's Morgan, your MC for Impromptunes, the podcast today. I'm here with Joshua Burton.
Hello, hello.
I'm here with Brenton Gardiner.
G'day, g'day.
I'm here with Jake Leaney on the keys. And I'm here with Amy Ruffle, hyping us all up and sticking the tongue out of her mouth. Just the usual face she pulls. Hey, I noticed that... Do you have a Fitbit, Josh, or like one of those Apple Watches that counts your steps?
I had one for a while. I had a watch, but I had to charge it every night. So now it's out of batteries somewhere in my room.
He hasn't used a phone in 5 years because he has to charge it every night.
Every night. Everything he has to charge.
It was such a hassle. And like it would always, if I was sitting down, it would like send me notifications being like, you've been sitting down for a while. To which I'd be like, fuck you, watch. Like, leave me alone.
That's my thing, right? Like, when I first heard about them, I was like, sure, something to count my steps, maybe I can look at it for my heartbeat. But now that I hear they give you all these notifications about things and complain when you're not being active enough, I don't need that in my life.
I don't need that kind of judgment. I get that enough from my Jewish family.
Brenton, are you wearing one right now?
I am wearing one right now, thank you very much.
That's why I'm talking about it. I just wanted to pick on you for wearing one a bit.
I bought it like a year ago and it's just good motivation. I mean, yeah, sometimes you're like, it's 10 o'clock at night. It's like, you haven't gotten up in an hour. I'm like, yeah, I know because I'm on the couch watching TV, but you can turn those off. It's just good motivation. It's made me a much more active person.
I also like
good.
When you first get it, you start out with like these big hopes and aspirations, like how you're going to use it. Like it's even got this, like you can keep track of how many glasses of water you have every day. And I'm like, I'm going to do that. And I did it for less than half a day before I was like, this is the biggest hassle, having to go to my watch and log a glass of water. Screw that, I'm going to be dehydrated for the rest of my life.
But I can tell you my blood oxygen level. Can you tell me your...
How does it know that?
It has like a little sensor, I think. I mean, like
like a little needle that goes into your bloodstream?
But even it just like has a light that like measures like the blood, like
Sure.
But like I don't know what to do with that information. It's like 98%. I'm like,
I'll tell you what,
okie dokie.
there are people out there who are benefiting from that information greatly.
Yeah, this is true.
It's just to feed our vampire Lord Steve Jobs.
You're going to start getting ads in your Facebook feed that are just like, we've noticed your blood sugar's a little low.
Not blood sugar, blood oxygen.
Oxygen. Yeah. You're not getting enough oxygen.
Brenton, start breathing.
Yeah, that's the one that gets me. I think Emmett was saying that. He was just like having a tough day at school, and it was like, your heart rate's up. Why don't you breathe? And he's like, I am breathing.
Like,
thank you very much.
For a minute.
It's like telling someone who's stressed out to be calm. Like, calm
Don't worry
down.
about it.
You're not helping Apple Watch or Fitbit. Sorry, I took that to an Apple place. I didn't mean to start that debate up.
It always ends up at an Apple place.
This is Impromptunes, the completely improvised musical podcast where we make up a musical every week based on the titles we get from you, the listeners. You can submit to us on any online medium you can find.
Through an Apple Watch, perhaps?
Through an Apple Watch. If you can figure that out, please message us in our super secret fan club, which you can find on Facebook. And tell us how you did it, because we'd love to know. But anyway, I'm reaching into the bowl of destiny right now to try and find us a title, and I pulled one out. Help! I Married My Auntie by Taao Buchanan. Buchanan? I can't tell. I'm bad at...
You're butchering that name.
So this is set in Geelong, or...?
Help, I Married My Auntie. Yeah.
Sorry,
like
Geelong.
it.
It was literally the first out-of-town place I thought of. Could have been anyone. Could have been you, Tasmania. You got lucky today.
Yeah, this time, Tasmania, you're not the butt of the incest jokes.
Yeah, the ones with 0 COVID cases. God damn you!
Yeah, if you're from Tasmania, we're sorry. If you're from Geelong, we're not. Help! I married my auntie from Taao, Buchanan. Are you ready, boys?
Ready as a boy.
As a boy! Yeah, sports! I've just been informed that the name is pronounced Taao Buchanan by Amy Ruffle, who's always here to correct me when I fail. Thanks, Amy. Thank you, Taao Buchanan. For the last time ever, help! I married my auntie! There is nothing quite as beautiful as a wedding day. And we should know we marry all the beautiful couples away.
A beautiful day, it cannot fail when you're looking at a beautiful woman in a veil.
There is nothing quite as sweet as when she walks down the aisle.
Oh, celebrate with your local celebrant. Oh, celebrate with your local celebrant. There's nothing quite as lovely as a lovely, beautiful, sunny day. And everyone is having a great time when the dad gives the wife right away.
Yes, it is quite lovely for a bride and groom to stand in front of a priest and say, I do.
You know there's gonna be a buffet with food, so make sure you save lots of room.
Come on and celebrate with your celebrant. Come on and celebrate with your celebrant. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate with your celebrant, with your celebrant, with your celebrant.
Well, Pastor Smith, you've done it again. You've married another beautiful couple.
Thank you, Brother John.
Oh, I must say it warms my heart to see a man as young as you, spend his life marrying other people, not worrying about his own life.
I'm just so passionate about it. I'll marry anyone together. I just love to see people together and happy. It's what I love.
Oh, you're the best at what you do. I remember when I took you in, when I opened the door, and there you were.
Like a father you were to me, brother.
Yes, even though you were a fully grown man, I welcomed you in and I taught you the ways. But you've exceeded my expectations.
You taught me how to have cereal for dinner.
Yes.
That's something that I didn't know about before, and I was
That's right. And
cooking like a chump.
And God looks the other way when you don't brush your teeth.
He does.
That's right. So you can have a sneaky cereal snack at 12 p.m. because he's not watching.
I love God's little blind spots like that.
That's right. If you hide in the kitchen, you have a little Cocoa Pops in the dark, and you say, "Shush, shush, God, shush, shush." You know what?
Anything that happens in the pantry, God can't see.
No, it's not bad. Yes, but those are just. That's how I believe in God.
And since you taught me all about God, brother.
What was one of my other many lessons that I taught you?
Oh, yes, you taught me about the difference between cats and dogs and how there is no difference between cats and dogs in God's eyes.
That's right. It's just an illusion.
They're just pets.
They're all creatures, and if you give one a little pat on the rump, and you say good boy, and God's not watching. He doesn't mind.
It's one of God's little blind spots.
It's a little pet rump. He's okay with that.
Yeah, that's okay. Anything that happens in the pantry and anything that happens on a pet's rump, those are the two places God cannot see.
But I do worry about you. In my old age, I look at you and...
Oh, brother, come on, old. You're, what, 89? That's nothing.
Oh, you know, I long to move on to other pastures, but I rest assured knowing that a man like you will take up after I'm gone.
Oh, brother, I'll take up anything after you. I saw you marry Princess Diana once.
I did, right before she got into that horrible accident. But it's okay, because I went and I had a little snack, and I said, God, I wasn't me. Just keep it a little shush, and God doesn't mind. God doesn't mind.
God doesn't mind.
He doesn't mind.
He doesn't mind.
What happens
what
in
the pantry? What happens on a
pet's
butt and
Princess
Diana's
Diana's death. He doesn't mind. That's why he let those things happen.
Oh dear. I sometimes think God might not be the best person.
I sometimes think God's not watching at all, to be perfectly honest. But enough of that.
Enough of that. Enough of God for today.
God, he's had enough. He's turned a blind eye. He's too busy giving famine in Africa to worry about our little problems.
Well, you know, I just want to thank you for everything. Like, I've got a big wedding coming up tomorrow, and I'm just thankful you're going to be there by my side, because I've had 113 weddings so far, and not one of them has gone wrong because you have been there.
That's right, although
Brother John?
I have to be perfectly honest with you.
Oh, please do. God loves honesty.
I don't think I'll make it tomorrow.
What?
Are
you kidding? You live at the church.
Oh, no, I know, but as you can see, I've already gotten myself into bed, and I'm all tucked up, and...
Yes, I made the corners just the way you like them.
Just the way you like it, and I feel a bit weary.
Weary?
I'm worried I'm not long for this world.
Oh. What? You... Come on, you're 89, you're basically a little sprightly young fellow, Brother John.
Yes, but I've eaten an abnormally amount of sugary cereal for a man my age, and I'm worried my heart can't take it anymore.
Yes, God doesn't care about what you do in the pantry, but your heart does. The ventricles are full of sugar, and yes, you're probably going to die.
Take my hand. Look into
John.
my eyes. There's something I want to say to you. I want you to find your happiness too. Do you think you can do that for me?
Brother John, I'm happy. I am happy. You mean... find someone I could marry myself to?
Would that be such a bad thing?
I dedicated my life to making other people's lives happy and together as man and man, or wife and wife, or any combination thereof. And so I stand myself quite alone, except for you, my dear Brother John, who let me into your home. And I can't help but wonder if romance is for me. Maybe I should just stay kept in the pantry. No, I can't help but wonder if romance is for me. Maybe I should just stay kept in the pantry. I have many loves in my life. I am so full of luck. I love a pet's bottom, and I love a secret cereal box. And I even love the royal family the way that it is. And I wouldn't change a single fact about it, except maybe a kiss, 'cause I can't help but wonder if a romance is for me. Maybe I should just stay kept in the pantry. No, I can't help but wonder his romance for me. Maybe I should just stay kept in the pantry. I can't help but wonder if a romance is for me. Maybe I should just stay kept in the pantry. Like the Cheerios and the Wheat Bix and the Cocoa Pops and my Uncle Vernon and anything else I keep in that closet in the kitchen. 'Cause I can't help but wonder if romance is for me. Maybe I should just stay kept in the pantry. No, I'm sure that romance is for me. No longer will I eat my treats in a lonely pantry.
Oh, Andrew, I'm so excited to get married.
Yes, me too, Delilah. This shall be the greatest day of both our lives.
This engagement of 3 weeks has been too long. I need it over and done with.
Oh, ever since I first saw you at the strip club, I thought that is the woman for me.
And what name was I going by at the time? Was it Candy Cane?
Oh, no, I believe it was Crystal Orgasm.
Oh, one of my earlier ones. Crystal Orgasm, Candy Cane, Susie Soup,
And of course, I got you to call me
Daddy Warbucks.
Daddy Warbucks.
That's it.
I've made business cards since then. They say Daddy Warbucks. Professional in fuck.
I must say, though, I feel kind of strange in a church, though. It's not very like us.
Oh, I know. I feel like I'm going to burst into flames just standing here.
I hope you do.
Oh, well, I hope it's contagious.
Look, if we can do one thing that's clean in our lives, it may as well be this.
Knock, knock. Hello. So sorry to burst in on you.
That's okay,
it's
you
me,
knocked.
Your pastor, Smith. And I just wanted to check in before we do all the arrangements, carry on with the ceremony. Look, I'm sorry, I'm a bit out of sorts. This is my first time without Brother Smith. He sadly passed away last night.
Was that your boy, was it?
No, he was a monk, I guess, because he was a brother. So he was just kind of took me into the house of God. And taught me all I knew, and then he died while I was singing.
Well, listen, I don't know what gave you the impression that this day is about you.
Not at all.
It's
not.
not.
Andrew.
I'm so sorry.
No. I won't have this at all. This is my lady's special day.
Oh.
Andrew, I absolutely mean nothing. And of course, your beautiful, stunning Delilah it will be all about her.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Why were you looking at her like that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm just a bit out of sorts.
He was just being nice.
I'm just-
Andrew.
No, I don't care for it at all. In fact, I'm in such a huff. I'm gonna go fire one of my underlings. Excuse me.
He'll be back, don't mind.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry if I stared, Delilah. You're just beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I put on lots of makeup and a pretty dress. I want people to enjoy how I look today.
Well, I am.
Well,
Very much so.
I must say, I kind of like your attire too. What sort of fabric is that?
They call this pre-chic 93.
Who calls it that?
the market where we buy it from. There's only one market that sells it.
I thought it was called Hessian.
Hessian is the technical.
Oh, okay, sure.
But they call it pre-chic 93.
Sorry, I'm not used to wearing a lot of fabric, so.
No, it's quite all right. Look, I'm sorry if anything goes wrong out there on the aisle today. I know we've only got 10 minutes before the ceremony, so
That's a weird thing to say. You're trying to stress me out?
Ooh,
Should I be worried?
I'm really
Is something
bad.
gonna go wrong?
Sorry, I'm stressed out, and so I'm passing that on to you, and I should instead assure you nothing will go wrong. Nothing. I will make sure, with every fiber of my being, that you are married to the man of your dreams today.
Yeah, well, I hope that goes well too.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will if we both hope it. What could go wrong?
Yeah, man of my dreams, you know. That's Andrew.
Yeah. Oh well, I'll see you at the aisle.
See you at the aisle.
I mean, I won't be the man meeting you I'll just be the celebrant.
Oh, mistakes happen.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Mum, I wish you could be here now. But, I think you're here with me in spirit. I want to settle down with someone so profound and someone that I can love. Maybe he'll take me on a date, feed me some ice cream cake, and then smile. And look, I think that's Andrew. I mean, he ticks at least 3 of those boxes, and I can't be too picky. Yeah, no, he's the one for me. But then again, I think that maybe they'd be someone who'd take me on a holiday. It's crazy to think what life could be like. But I know dreaming only ends in strife. Marry the one you love, marry the one for me, marry the one I love. Marry the one you love, marry the one for me, marry the one you love. I've always dreamed that late at night we'd sneak into the kitchen for a 1 a.m. delight. Maybe a little snack, something not too filling, something with milk and ding-a-linging. Marry the one you love, marry the one for me, marry the one you love. Oh, I'll marry the one you love, marry the one for me, marry the one you love. Is it just me or are my feet getting cold? No, you can do this, you have to be bold. Walk down the aisle, wear that dress. This is it, you can do it. Andrew, no, I can't. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, Pastor, priest, whatever you are. No, I can't. Someone give me my Nikes. I've got to get out of this place. I'll marry the one you love, marry the one for me, marry the one you love. Stop, tram, stop. Marry the one you love, marry the one for me. I'll tap on. Marry the one for me.
I'll go after her, shall I? Sorry, it's just, Andrew, I thought maybe I'd go and try and settle things and maybe we can get her back and get this done. I've never had a failed wedding before and I'm not really... Whew.
You know what? It's just women. They do this sort of thing all the time.
No. Andrew, not when I am the celebrant. Not at all. This has never happened and never will. No one doesn't get married under my watch.
Wow, this is really your hill to die on.
Yes, I don't have many, but this is one of them. The other ones are about Princess Diana, Pet's Bottoms, and cereal.
I don't much care for that sort of humor.
I didn't think you would. You don't look like the type.
No. Well, hey, listen, look, between you and me, pal, I don't really care if this doesn't work out. I got a couple of other broads back at the establishment that I could always marry as well.
You're joking.
Oh, when you're a successful businessman like me, you have your fingers in a lot of pies, if you know what I mean. And you're also dating a lot of women.
Sounds like a delicious and sexy life, but I...
You know, when I get sick of pie, I have a woman. When she gets sick of women, I stick my finger in a pie.
Gosh, even apple? Or just savory pie? Sweet, unsavory, or it's just...
I don't much care for that kind of humor.
Alright, look.
Listen, when you're a cool guy like me, you do whatever you want. You don't sweat the little things. Maybe she comes back. Maybe she doesn't. I'll keep on sticking my fingers in
Look,
pies.
I'm gonna go. You can keep ranting alone if you want. Oh, hey, Andrew.
Oh, hi there, hot young thing.
Hiya there, Andrew.
Oh, double young hot thing.
I've got a nice, fresh...
Pie for you right here.
Oh, interesting. Well, I've got 10 hot little fingers I'd like to put in that pie and then maybe take you by the hand.
We better get baking, Susie.
When you're a really hot guy, you gotta have your fingers in a lot of pies. When you're a really hot guy, you gotta have your fingers in a lot of pies. I see girls walk by, I will take my time. Don't matter if it's now or then, I'm gonna get by. Well, I met a girl when I was 21. We messed around, yeah, we had some fun. But then she turned 22 and I said, bye now, because the menopause set in. That's not my vibe. When you're a really hot guy, you gotta have your fingers in a lot of pies, yeah. When you're a really hot guy, you gotta have your fingers in a lot of pies. When you're a really hot guy, you gotta spread those fingers in a lot of different pies. When you look this good, you can't be knocking on wood to hope things pan out, because they usually do. Yeah, when I was 35, I met a girl in Taiwan who said she wanted to be my number one. So I paid for her orthodontry, and now I left her back there. She's living in her tree, because I do nice things, but then I take it back because I'm very kind. But sometimes it's white and black. When you're a really, really hot guy, you gotta have your fingers in a lot of different pies. When you're a really hot guy, you gotta have your fingers in a lot of different pies. When you look this good, you're gonna be knocking on wood, 'cause things usually pan out when you're a really hot guy. When you're a really hot guy, you gotta have your fingers in a lot of different pies. When you're a really hot guy, you gotta have your fingers in a lot of different pies. Because when you look this good, you don't need knocking on wood, because things work out just as they should. Now give me some pie.
Here you go, sugar.
Pecan.
Delilah!
Pastor Smith.
I ran all the way down to the end of the line.
In that Hessian sack of yours, you must be chafing like mad.
Actually, it's pre-chic 93, but so it breathes really well.
Sorry, my apologies.
Look, I'm so sorry. I don't know what went wrong, but Peter's a jerk. Andrew's a jerk, you know, and you deserve better than him.
No, it wasn't your fault at all. Everything was beautiful, and yeah, you're right. Andrew's not for me. I'm not a baker, you know. That made things really hard.
Yeah. Look, it's my Uncle Vernon always used to say to me a piece of advice. He said, when you find the right woman, grab her. And he said, don't let go. You know, you treat her right, treat her well, and everything will turn out good. He wasn't a poet by any means.
No, I can appreciate the sentiment.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And his woman was a lady I barely know. She left when I was nigh on 4 years old. They didn't know, called Crystal Orgasm.
Oh, wow. Yeah, oh, what a name. That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a long time ago.
Look, this might sound a little weird, and I hope you don't mind me saying so, but after long, stressful days, I kind of have this little routine, and maybe you want to join. I usually, go and get some Fruit Loops or Cheerios.
Are you
Lucky
kidding?
No, I'm quite serious.
I love Fruit Loops. At any time of day. They're God's blind spot.
What sort of... That's what my mum always used to say. God's blind spot, in the pantry eating cereal.
Yeah. Wow, we're so similar.
Really similar.
My heart's fluttering.
The tram is going so fast. Clang, clang, clang.
Clang, clang, clang. My heart's a shimmer, my body's glowing. I can't stop, all the emotions are flowing. What am I feeling when I see you? Could this be something new?
I don't know where this can go. It makes me feel like Cheerio. I feel like I've been stuck in a coop and I could really go for some Fruit Loops.
With a body like that and lips I wanna kiss. Brother John never prepared me for this, and I don't know where we're going now, but I'm going with you.
This guy's really nice, I hope he sticks. He kind of reminds me of Wheat Bix.
This girl, she seems so great, like in the pantry. Oh, I think I'm gonna marry you in an hour or so. Oh, I'm gonna marry you in an hour or so.
All my life I've foraged to find my perfect porridge, and I think I found the one.
I know Jesus would absolutely go for this, so with you we'll have so much fun. Oh, I think I'm gonna marry you in an hour or so. We're nearing the end of the tram line.
Throw away this wedding ring. I'm ready for my chia pudding.
Oh boy, I'm just about to have this. I'm gonna seal it with a kiss.
You feel like the one I need the most. Bring me a piece of toast.
Oh, I think I'm gonna marry you.
And my last act as brother of this faith, it is my honor to bring these two people together.
Brother Smith, I thought you died last night.
Oh, I snuck into the pantry and I died there, because when you're in the pantry and you die, it's a shush.
Death can't find you.
Death can't find you in the pantry. So it is my honor to bring these two people together. My dear foster child, Pastor Smith, and this lovely young woman who I believe goes by Crystal?
Sometimes Candy Cane. Candy Cane.
Crystal?
Huh?
Crystal Orgasm? My auntie?
Not for a... What?
Were you married to a man named Vernon?
Only for a week?
I remember you, but so strongly, but you were my favorite person for that week of my life.
No. Listen, you two. Come here. I know this is strange and awkward, but if we take this
God.
Into the pantry.
Pastor Smith, well, God hates it when people marry their aunties.
No, but you're not blood related, and if we have a little shush in the pantry, shush, we'll take it into the pantry, and God won't mind. He won't look.
Maybe if we have a trio of shush things, maybe a little cat or a dog in the pantry with us.
Yes, a cat in the house. We can put that, and we can get married on his butt.
Yes, and I'll give it a little pat on the rump, and I'll go ding dong,
Ding dong. And then we can play the video of Deanna getting married.
Oh, I don't like that kind of humor. Listen. If we do this in the pantry, it'll just be our little secret.
God doesn't have to know.
God doesn't have to know.
God doesn't have to know.
He doesn't have to know. I'm keen if you are.
Me too. I've never been more sure of anything.
Okay, so we'll have a reprise, but shush time. Ready?
I think I'm gonna marry you right now in the pantry.
That was the wholesome and fulfilling tale of Help, I Married My Auntie by Taao
Buchanan.
By Taao Buchanan. Sorry, Taao Buchanan. Oh my goodness, I feel so fulfilled.
I mean, I do have a question. Who was asking for help? Because it seems like they were all kind of okay with it.
Really? I feel like every character in that story was asking for help in their own way.
They're all crying.
Oh boy, there was a lot going on.
There was a lot going on.
Scott wasn't watching. He couldn't see all the trouble they were getting into. He couldn't help.
When you have a crisis in the pantry, it's a shush crisis.
Shush. And I hope you too, you, the audience members, find some little pleasures that you can enjoy without God watching. Like this podcast, because I'm sure God may not approve of it as much as we might like. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed the podcast, please log on, give us 5-star reviews wherever you listen to podcasts. Or you can come on and give us a title wherever you find us, or you can donate to our Patreon for as little as a coffee price some month. I probably could have said that better, but for a very low price. Thank you so much once again. And, if you were right here and I saw you, the audience member, standing before me, well, I'd think, oh, I think I want to marry you.